Yo, what is up, guys, and welcome back to a brand new episode of This Week on the Internet. I'm recording this episode pretty late in the day, so if you're seeing this like later at night, that's why. Also, if you're hearing something in the background that kind of sounds like a bee, just ignore that, okay? But here are the topics of today's video. Honestly, this week has been pretty chill. Not too much has happened, but topics are still pretty interesting. So last week I covered that Stella Brainrot broke the record for the most played game in a single day. And this is not a standalone game, by the way. This is a game that's in Roblox. And this probably inspired a new wave of AI games that are just completely flooding the market. We got only Tung Tung Sahir up. Tung Sahar Supermarket Simulator. We also got Bombardillo Crocodilla versus Tung Tung Sahar. And this is just to name a few. Now, I mentioned that because it feels like AI is taking over like every single market. Now, obviously, I don't think full-grown adults are going to be playing these games. It's most likely going to be mostly kids. Another market that's been slowly being taken over by AI is YouTube Shorts. Like, for example, we got this channel called Not Really AI, which has 1 million subscribers, and they mostly just post Dwayne The Rock Johnson memes. And their most popular videos have just a crap ton of views.
Get me some Skittles, but I didn't want to pay for them. And then one of the store attendants came up to me and was like, "Put that back." And then he grabbed my arm and I said, "Don't touch me."
And yeah, that got like 23 million views, by the way. Bro was definitely high or something. How zesty do you want The Rock to be? Yes. Oh, that's so funny. The picture where he had Skittles in his shirt and his bucked eyes had me weak. Yeah, this is pretty sad that kids are gonna be growing up watching AI content. I don't know. I feel like even as a kid, I would probably find this so stupid and not funny at all. Now, I can go on forever and name you a bajillion channels like the one I just showed you. But what if I told you that Meta is launching a new version of TikTok called Vibes that is pretty much all high quality AI generated videos? Because, I was thinking, TikTok is missing something. And I realized that TikTok is just getting too creative. Like, the only thing I want to see on my For You page is AI slop content. And on TikTok, I never get that. And on YouTube Shorts, I'm just always asking for more AI content. I'm so glad that Meta has given us a new way to creatively express ourselves with AI generated content. And obviously everybody loves it and no one dislikes it. So in the last video, I also covered Mr. Beast. I talked about this new protein chocolate drink he made and how apparently it's not that good.
Whoa, that tastes like from a butt.
And well, since that video, he has released 2 more products. The first one is more of a collaboration. He collaborated with Jax Links to make Mr. Beast meat. And usually I defend Mr. Beast most of the time, because usually when people are upset with him, it's the most stupidest stuff ever. But honestly, this is probably the most dumbest collaboration he has done to this date, because there's nothing special about this collab. They didn't release any new flavors, and the only thing they changed is literally just the packaging. So I don't really understand what's the point of this collab, besides just having Mr. Beast on the packaging for marketing. Even though this is probably hurting yourselves more than it's helping. Because if I'm grabbing some Jack Links and I notice that Mr. Beast is on the package, I'm probably going to put that right back. Now, the second product is actually a Mr. Beast product. He released a new line of gummies called Sour Strike. These are different from the Karo gummies, by the way, which I didn't even know they were still selling. And honestly, they come in some pretty like mid flavors. Raspberry, you can't go wrong with that. It's pretty goated gummy flavor. Strawberry, alright, kind of basic. Watermelon is just never a good flavor. And lastly, sour green apple. Well, they're all sour, but you know what I mean. I know people like green apple, some of people's favorite flavors, but not for me. I do not like it at all. Honestly, for me, somebody who loves sour candy, especially sour gummies, these gummies are honestly not appealing to me because, well, there's 4 flavors and 2 of them I'm not the biggest fan of, but that's just me personally. Like adding pineapple or mango or even peach, those are usually pretty good gummy flavors because I can't be the only one who just thinks that watermelon is just a really bad candy flavor in general. The real question that everybody's wondering, is it good? Now, from what I've seen from TikTok reviews, and these are TikTok reviews by the way, so take it with a grain of salt because sometimes they're just completely inaccurate. I've seen some people say it's pretty good, and I've seen some people say that it doesn't really have a lot of flavor to it. So like I did in the last video, I'm gonna set a new like goal. If this video gets 10 likes, I will get the gummies and I'll try it and make a video about it. Alright, so probably one of the biggest things that has happened this week is the rapture. And apparently this whole rumor started because a Nigerian prince in an interview said that he saw God and God told him that he's coming back on September the 23rd. And for some reason, a lot of people took this information and ran with it on TikTok.
Okay, I'm literally about to crash out. So I am super persuadable, and I've been I've been on Rapture Talk for like the past, I don't know, hour. A couple things. First of all, are we not scared? Come on. To think that if the rapture is happening, if the rapture is gonna happen in a few days, but they say it's gonna happen, that means I only have a few days left with my kids. Even if the rapture isn't gonna happen, can you imagine? Like, what if you really did only have a few days left with your kids? Oh my gosh, I'm literally crashing out right now. What the fuck, dude?
There is no way that these people are real. Like, this has to be like some kind of joke or some kind of skit. I don't believe it that these people really think a rapture is gonna happen. And well, as everybody knows, it's way past the 23rd. It's the 28th now, and well, I actually have an update for you. The rapture actually did happen, and apparently making slop content is very sinful. So I guess now I'm stuck here. Anyways, I think that's gonna do it for this video. If you did enjoy this episode of This Week on the Internet, hit the like button and also subscribe too. And that's it. Bye.